now this little mix going on. This is in 1800s. This is around in the 1800s, and everybody was starting to go ahead and playing their music. Oh. And they took it from me. But that's okay. I met Bessie Smith while I was out here. Oh my word, Dizzy Gillespie, he ain't made it out yet, but I know he's gonna be around. So we go ahead and play. I play blues. I love my blues, I love my gospel, and I love my jazz. Now, I like my jazz. So anyhow, oh my. We're gonna get out of this tent and start playing a little bit of something. And you can hear it going on right now. Nzinga. Nzinga on saxophone. We have Michael Rogers on drums. We have Mike Rogers on bass. Now one is spelled R-O-G-E-R, and the other one is spelled R-O-D-G-E-R. I'll be on the road. So now I'll tell y'all something. Let the story go ahead and go on a little bit further. Whoa, it's hot out there. I tell you, they had this one with the horse and the buggy. They had this one wagon riding down out there to New Orleans. Now they have some jazz players out there too, but it was out there in New Orleans riding around. And the drummer was up there and just having a good time. Oh yeah. Came up with a different type of sound. Came up with a different type of move. Came up with something different. And everybody got into it with him. The story goes on. This is in the 1800s. Now in California, we had some jazz players out there just as well. Oh yeah. We had blues players just as well. We had gospel players just as well. Now you mix your gospel with the blues, and you got some really good sound. And then it comes up with your jazz. Now half of these people, I'm going to tell you, most of them were playing a lot of blues and getting long gone after they started playing. Sometimes they don't even make it home. No. So we go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of smoked salmon. This brings us back in. This brings us into some of the ragtime. All right. You ready? I'm ready. I'm gonna go ahead and talk just a little bit more while they go ahead and jam. You got over here Mike Rogers on bass and Mike Rogers on drums. And let them go ahead and do a little bit of piece of a little flavor going on here. Yeah. I'm glad I had my dress as my pillow. What's that? Oh yeah. No sound. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. I wrote that song while I was on the road, and you know the thing about that song is called Smoked Salmon. While y'all play me something good, let me see. Killer Joe. Oh yes, Killer Joe. Y'all want to do that? While y'all doing that, I gotta tell them something. Okay, the Smoked Salmon, that last song. It was written by myself, but the way I got it was off of my auntie and my mother. Now they was like about 82, 85 years old, and they was out there. They had a thing about smoking salmon. So they was in the house, and they was in the kitchen, and they decided to go ahead and get it all rubbed down and make it feel look good and smell good. And my auntie would say, "Oh, sissy, oh, sissy, I got a good recipe for you. I'm And my mom go, what? Lobster? Yeah, I would smoke me some lobster. I have never had it, but I'm gonna try it. So she smoked that lobster. Ooh, it was so good. So good. You can only do things like that when you're out on the road. When you're out there and you're camping. And you got all that stuff going on. Good smelling fish. So anyhow, it was smoked salmon fish. Oh, and the whole block smelled good with it. So I'm telling you this now, but back then, they were smoking some salmon. Oh, they were smoking salmon, they were smoking shrimp, they were smoking lobster, and they were camping out and playing music. And this is the music they were doing. Off with their blues and the gospel and everything, but they played so long. They played long days and nights, and that's what they would play. They would start off with the gospel and the blues, and they mix it all together, and they come up with a melodic sound of harmony. California. You know, it took us about a good month in all this little bit of clothes I have on. It took us about a good month to get to California. But we came out to California to play some gospel. We saw this gospel troupe riding while we was riding out there to California. And they were out on the road themselves. And they were playing some music themselves. They had lost their guitar player. So guess who they wanted to play? I felt honored to be able to play all these places. I was happy. But however, knowing the music, I was just about getting it going. Anyhow, we met up with these peoples. They said, "Hey, could you play this song with us?" I'm like, "What? What song you talking about?" I mean, I'll help you out as best I can. And it was by Mavis Staples. Oh yeah. This song we decided they wanted me to play by Mavis Staples. You want to start it off? I'll take you. I know God. I'm just wondering. I've been knowing these people. I thought I just met them on the road, but I've been so tired. So we started playing this song. My foot started moving. And the audience started clapping. Oh, it was going. It was so much fun. Oh, yeah. Ain't no frowning faces shouting to the rain. I'll take you there. Somebody help me. I'll take you there. Help me. I'll take you there. Somebody help me. I'll take you there. On the road and starting off playing one type of music, just keep going with the road, with the punches. Oh, well now. I know a place. Ain't nobody worrying. Ain't no way down my nose. Let me take you there, take you all the way. Oh yeah, ain't nobody worrying, ain't nobody worried now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ed has a little bit of dancing room back there in the back, right there, you know. And if you want to just go ahead and spread your wings, you are more than happy to do that. I'm sure he doesn't have any problems with that either. So we could do that. We're going to do this other song called Cleo's Back, if you guys don't mind. It's called Cleo's Back. And Cleo's Back is from Herbie, isn't it? Herbie? Herbie Hancock?
No, 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 no. You know who that is?
Who's
That's
that?
oh man.
See?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to do Herbie. We're going to do Herbie's version. We're going to do Herbie's a version of Cleo's Back. How about that? Down, way, way, way down on the road, y'all. Woo, 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 woo. I'll be quiet. Herbie Hancock.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't Herbie.
It wasn't Herbie.
So anyhow, we're gonna do this song. I know who it's by, and Nzinga is gonna be on her flute.
Oh.
We've been on the road for a long time, y'all. Seriously, it is no joke out there on that road. Even back then, riding out there is just about the same as now. Long roads and having a good time. So, and it's an adventure, total adventure. And we were out here, and we've been playing music, and with that going on, thinking about all the beautiful things we've seen out there and such. We run across this wagon out there on the way to California. This bandwagon. It's a gospel bandwagon, which we just did the other song and such. Made me think about writing another song. And this song, it is by me.
You wrote this one. You wrote this one, Pat.
Is the sound okay out there? You think it's good? Okay.
That's right, Junior Walker.
Oh, they said the other song was Junior Walker. So we're going to say that other song, Cleo's Back, that's Junior Walker. This song here is Pat Wilder's song. It's called 10 Strings. And the way I came up with 10 strings, the way I came up with 10 strings out of the Bible, they got like they got Psalms talk about harps and such. Harps and such. And so it was like play a song of 10 strings on 10 strings. And that's what they say in the Bible. So I came up with this song for 10 strings. My violinist, she flew out to Florida. She lives out in Florida now because she has 4 strings on there and I have 6. So that came up to 10 strings. It's on my CD, so if you want to hear it, it's alive. You can go onto YouTube and it's called Alive, and you can hear it on there.
There you go. He's got 5 strings.
He got 5 of them?
Yeah. No, he got 4. He got 4. It
You
is
got 5 on it
okay.
now?
Yeah, yeah.
He has the 5 strings. Excuse me.
So we did it one better. Now we got 11.
Okay. So now we key of D.
Oh, this one is in E.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, E.
Okay. Michael Rogers on drums and Michael Rogers on bass. Right? We're gonna take just a little bit of 5. If you don't mind, we'll take a 5 minute. And we'll not unless y'all want us to go ahead and finish up. I mean, cause it's pardon me? Okay, we're gonna take just a little break. Thank you so much. Oh my! You know what? I was driving down your street and I was thinking about you. I was wondering if you still heard her. Oh my!
Yeah, still here.
Oh my!
So, I love it.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, so there you go.
You got the blue.
Down here. It's so good to see you. Oh my! Yesterday.
No, it was
Just yesterday, I was down going down.
I'm still there, 47 years.
Oh, right?
Parking is easy.
Oh,
Hey, we're right across the street.
Yeah.
sit down here.
All right.
I gotta take this. Right? You're right down there. Are you still doing
That was from the movie.
the manager or something like that?
Now I'm not registered.
That's what it was. Weird.
I'm working on old
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Feels bad.
Nice. We need them.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We need them for the mental. We need them definitely for the mental.
In the 70s. Oh, yeah. You know, one of the black That's true. So you still live in Glen Park?
Yep.
Okay.
No problem with that.
The last time I saw you was at that Martin Street. Oh my God, this is before, this is BC, before COVID.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give it that word sometimes. Oh, well, I do. I sometimes. Very.
I've been in a while time.
I know.
Buzzing going on. Did you?
I know. I don't know. Was it? Oh, maybe that's right.
That's right.
It's gone.
It's gone now.
It went away like halfway through your set.
Oh my.
Maybe it's the chord is a little bit. The other thing is maybe if you could move a little bit so you can see the bass player a little more because he's hidden from the universe.
Okay, pretty sure we gotta get in there.
Maybe I can move this over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you take your break. I'm sorry.
Where you going?
I gotta go. I gotta work now.
seven five.
He's there all the time.
That's on two,
His history is,
47.5.
I'm refusing to touch his eye.
Yeah, your voice is facial expressions.
When you can.
Let's do it,
No.
let's go have a drink and like, shit.
I have no
So
problem.
not interested.
I'm
But we had fun.
so in the church right now.
I just,
I know, I, cause I see, I follow him on Facebook.
Okay.
Out there.
Then you know.
yes, it is, it's kinda out of
But
the way.
yes, I'm
Now they
down.
have Tila.
Is it
Well,
near
you know, I
China?
used to-
What is it, near China Basin or something?
To,
Yes, it's kind of like,
So it's
I
like
was
South
confirmed,
Africa, but
okay,
where
kiss penetration, we
Yeah, but it's
red
all
line,
changed out
so
there.
there you go.
they
Oh.
redid it.
Where you guys going?
It's
Stuff
still,
on for
whatever
Oh,
the
see you
area
about
that
10
it is,
minutes, 10,
so-
15 minutes.
but it's,
We'll see you tomorrow. We're in Union.
You got that smile on his face when they walk up the door like, where you at?
and then Tila,
See you same time, same place tomorrow.
Yeah,
and then Tila, so we took the Tila.
Such a wonderful old radio.
And does it,
I
you could take the
love
food and you can get off and walk.
Yes. And it's right
It's
around
like
the
a whole
corner.
different area now.
Because it used to be like,
Coming to a candy shop.
because they developed.
Well, we actually walked parts of it. She went to
Yeah, he got
They're portable.
Yeah, right?
Heavy.
It's a lot safer.
Yeah, I'm
Stomach after you, the light
They can
stuff.
just stay in it, stay in it.
I gotta get going. But I am so
Let's make that happen. I'm gonna be, I got a lot of really great.
Because the business is
So they got like restaurant Friday.
no,
That's
just
right,
that
no rush.
was a couple years ago. It's all changed.
UCSF Medical Center.
Me of all people.
And they had this.
All right. All right, I'll see you later.
I hope so.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, but Salt Spring. I remember that area. Where I dated.
Oh, wow.
So whatever.
What do you mean, what?
Like when were you?
I'd like to learn ukulele. Just for
Well, the ukulele is a cute because you can drag it. When you said snap ukulele,
It's now.
oh,
I mean, it's not you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, well, I got her older sister.
You know, the fancy people are song.
No, but her older sister is senior
Some
in high
manager
school.
listen
So we
to
got to
lecture.
figure where we're going.
So wait, I have a son who's a
Keep
junior.
you down and keep punishments.
Well, she goes to Berkeley.
So that you can't elevate yourself.
Nice.
That way they're you to get to it.
That's me. Good to see you. How you like them videos, huh? Are they fun? Hallelujah. I be listening to those like about 5 o'clock in the morning. I said, we're trying not to roll it. You can't send it now. You cannot send it right now.
Yeah, I don't even put notifications on. That's what like sometimes you can engage your
Right, right?
I don't even trip on it. It's like, oh,
It is
that's cute, that's
a
cute.
heavy thing when you have someone
Life is
family.
So when we hit the
She lived there for a while.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's like something I saw on Facebook.
Oh, okay, I'm glad you came out. Yeah.
You never get out.
They were both born here and then divorced.
Well, I was like, oh, I should have brought my book list.
It does take some
The
practice.
one time I jumped.
You know, because I stay right over here.
The one time I
Yeah, this sounds fun around. Yeah, this sounds
Where you at?
South City.
Right,
Yeah,
I know, right? Oh, I'm going to that.
I almost forgot because I was like, no, I saw you at church earlier. And I was like, oh no, was it yesterday? I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, I missed yesterday's listening.
Oh yeah.
She did do it again. I was like, okay, it's real.
They look like they
Oh, I didn't catch it.
Right,
And they're very
I was
focused on
always attracted to
trying to
them.
just specifically, and they have a thing with COVID violence, COVID.
You almost got this place on Wilder Street.
Yeah, ain't that something?
I was like, are you see playing, really?
Hey, okay, right, right. I should have told him Wild
So,
Street on there.
I'm not saying many people are sick,
It's
many
kinda
people are
close to
out of
my
work or
Yeah, okay, right,
blah,
right.
blah, 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 blah. By the time it has run out, they have the stimulus checks that belong to the state.
It's so sad that I was like, you know, I mean, I see
Unfortunately, can't provide the strong protections for Oakland, which just caused I'm on
It's
stress costs.
different, man.
They said
That's
you
what
can
I'm saying.
actually
It's a little
limit for
different
almost
playing
any
in
reason
here.
if your tenancy
She's a
is
good
covered by
saxophone
Oakland.
player.
man, she's amazing. She was in that.
Crazy jam.
More than one
She
chance.
should have made that thing top.
But I want to get them on the
Nzinga.
phone.
Hey.
How you doing? That was beautiful. My name's
Download
Ebony.
all this.
Ebony,
Maybe
nice
I'll
to
go to
meet
the
you.
library,
Yeah.
because if I download it on my phone,
You
it's
don't
all
have?
How you
Yeah,
doing?
we go to the
Good. My name is
Oh, okay.
Patricia.
I'm one of her guitar
Oh,
student
pleasure to
dropouts.
meet you.
Oh,
Are you enjoying
welcome.
yourself?
I wanted to do that.
Good.
I owe her now 7 months.
Yeah, well, you know, it's something like learning musical
I had a very good
instrument.
job.
Play anything else?
Was that you? I was looking at
in my
on the
mind.
website.
I played the
But-
drum
Wrong,
set.
I shouldn't know what to say. I'm just listening to
Yeah, it's first time playing in here, so I'm not for sure, you know.
It was
I
wild.
was looking at
She
everything
said
like,
she was going to make the decision by Friday. I was
Where I
not.
play?
So I'm
did they say 18
Yeah,
minutes
I
to
see.
I
dance?
had a very nice telephone call.
18 minutes.
Really?
You?
18?
Yeah,
Connect
like,
here
in
in
like
Pardon me?
2 minutes, you'll be
Oh,
there.
from where?
Right.
Come on, I need
I did a
to.
very good job on that.
4 hours
How
past
you
and I
like
don't do
working?
it.
You know, it helps to,
It
helps to
Yeah,
tease
yeah, it is.
the,
Oh, every time I think of Oregon or anywhere else that way, I always think of fish.
But it's good that I said that. It's good that I said that.
That's all I think
Yeah.
of is some
and so
good
that you know that you always
No,
have
it's
to
what
do
we said.
that. So, you know, you make sure
And they
that
have so many
I was really on
nice
top of it.
ponds out up there, lakes and
Because
such.
if you don't prepare yourself, you might think,
Right.
you know,
I
why
can,
should
I can enjoy that, but I was born and raised in San Francisco, so
And I took some notes.
it makes a
that's
huge
not gonna work if you do it after work. Because sometimes you
But
go out.
it would be something, you know, and
You have energy before bed.
I'm glad you came out.
But they are owned by a big corporation that owns now 100 clinics.
Right, right.
So it's like if you're owned by a big corporation,
Yeah, I can't work it.
sometimes that's a good
Well,
thing.
this is work,
Sometimes
but
it's
it's not
shitty
work.
when so many
This is loud.
facilities and
As soon as I
buying
get out,
all these
you know,
cleaning
around
clinics
it.
because
What do you do?
Set the alarm.
If you don't mind me asking.
I'm in a situation where I have to take something and I can't tell the family.
And then you just,
If they're understanding, then
and
I
once
have a
it's
3-hour
established,
ambulance.
after 3 or 4 months.
Yes, that's the reason why I can't work. I wish I could. I'd love to. You know, do it again, do something.
It's just work out
Unfortunately, it's a
28
stressful
to 32 hours
situation.
a job that's a little easier schedule and just get settled with that and move ahead with my other goals. But
But then
I don't know, maybe you could use
kind of
brushing
this thing is
slaps me
as
from
the
having
it's a
relationships.
big, it's a
right?
big
So
thing to
when you
have
brush
money
your
in
teeth,
your
you're
head.
thinking out
I know, right? I don't know. Must be a good thing. Must be a good thing. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, are you from San Francisco like that?
There's other times Christian meals that I've been
You're more than welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself. Yeah, we actually,
good chunk of years. It's
I
fine.
have something coming up.
So you always been out west?
Where is it? No, it's gonna be in Petaluma.
And your parents from out here too?
They came through and
But I'll keep
from
you
LA,
abreast.
but my podcast.
Yes, I do. Pat Wilder Live.
Okay.
Just put the live at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, right,
I'm from New York.
yeah.
I saw some notes from New York.
Yeah.
Some of your performances, but I couldn't find your website.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You
Yeah,
did?
the live at the end.
Recently, in the snow?
I didn't try that part.
Oh, okay.
Your website's probably just fine. I was mostly on Virgin. I think your website's probably fine.
Yeah.
It's my
It's real pretty.
failure to search.
My brother, I just
But yeah,
tested
My
him,
son does
but
not
he had a
know how to
gig
say something in a
and
nice
he
way.
lives up in.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's at the theater. It's called Blues is a Woman.
Okay.
B-I-A, and it's on the Sunday, March Sunday the 12th. I don't know if it's the 12th
Yeah,
or 13th
I'd rather
Sunday.
tell you what to
It
do
is,
Snow
yeah.
than say, what do you think?
If it snows this year in the valley,
Out there, oh, okay. y'all doing today?
Good, good. We're enjoying your music.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying
Get
it.
up and dance, but
Yeah.
appreciate it. It's
Trying to get y'all up to dance.
But
yeah,
you said,
people will just
Try to get this one up to dance.
Pat, do you know Pat?
No.
Yeah, Pat, this is Pat, Pat, that's Pat.
Hi, Pat.
you'll be able to remember me.
Okay, without a problem. No problem at all.
Real deal.
And you have warm hands. She has. Let me see yours.
not cold.
No, yours are good.
Oh, good. Usually
No,
they're cold.
not too bad.
Oh,
You're the one
you
who's been
gotta
playing.
get under the
Huh?
Always
How long?
that way.
You've been playing, so your mother.
Yeah, that's why mine is all warm. I know, huh?
You said you were on the road. You kept saying we're on the road, but you didn't say where you were coming from. Where did you come all the way out from?
Pardon me?
Where did you come all the way out from when you were on the road?
Texas.
Oh, so you were in Texas.
Yes.
Where in Texas?
Houston.
Oh.
But there's a place, but in Houston, actually that's just the name of the town. But outside of town it's called Eagle Lake. Eagle Lake, Texas. And that's even actually where my auntie and my mom was when they did their
I know. I was
smoked
so
salmon.
I wish I'd gotten those invitations
Eagle Lake,
20
Texas.
years ago.
Well, Texas is a big state.
Yes, it is.
Huge,
Ew.
and it must be cold.
Ever. And it's so long does it take to get, from one area to the other. I couldn't imagine how hard it take to get up there, I mean, if it was with a horse
Yeah.
Survey to see.
compared to right now, right now it's long.
The time for they call me back.
Still,
Absolutely.
Crazy.
yes,
No
it
wagons.
is. Right? And they don't have the what do you call them, shocks?
Oh, yeah.
They don't have shocks.
And leather straps for shocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here they come. Here's my guys. All right. Excuse me.
Nice lady.
Now, as soon as Nzinga gets back,
You know what we should do? Do at the junction. Petticoat junction. Petticoat junction. And there's Uncle Joe.
Do you know Petticoat Junction?
I'm just playing.
I know of it. I've never.
I was getting ready to sing the new lyrics that I had for it, then I realized there's people out there in the microphone. So I probably wouldn't do that.
Not Beckett.
Oh no, it was totally. Did you see Chris Rock's special last night? It was excellent. Excellent. And I ain't gonna say nothing. It's excellent.
they destroyed each other,
No, you know what he said? They kept asking about it. He said, I'm gonna be like a pimp. The game is to be sold, not told. And that's what he did. He waited until Netflix gave him a bunch of money to do the first worldwide. He did his show and the whole world saw it at the same time. And he waited until they gave him millions before he decided, I'm gonna talk about this. You know what I mean? So that's smart. And that's the result of him not fighting back.
taking his time.
Because if he would have fought back, that would have.
I'm gonna text it all to you.
You got it?
I got it all.
You have it on there? Oh my.
Priscilla saw that.
You know Ebony? Ebony's here? You know Ebony?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Priscilla was telling me all about it. I said, girl, I know everything you go.
I don't even think about it. It's so messed up. It's so jacked up.
And her interview with
gets ready to introduce him, but then he comes in and he said, and ladies and gentlemen on bass, he's already 2.5 measures late.
I don't know the lyrics. Stormy Monday. Yeah, because it has all those changes in it.
Prince is the result of what happens to a person when he's short and he doesn't fit into a line.
Test.
Treated mean, but he's super talented. Nobody realizes.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Woo! Thank you. You know, this is the best crowd ever. You guys need to give yourselves a round of applause. Best crowd. That was too short. A little longer. There you go. There you go. So anyhow, we out there in California, and I'm still trying to play my guitar and learn these songs and get them down to the jazz part. I've been through so many. Oops, excuse me. I've been to so many different types of. Oh, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you about the rickety stages and the busted bathrooms and the ministries. What do they call it? Ministry dancers.
Minstrel?
Yeah, minstrel dancers. We were all over the place. We were everywhere. And the minstrel, and that was around Jim Crow. Y'all know anything about Jim Crow? See, because it got a little quiet. I didn't know if y'all knew about Jim or not. So that's where the busted bathrooms and the rickety stages and such came in at. So anyhow, we were out there traveling through the towns and such, and we're here in California and traveling still and such. And so then we come across these blues players. And the guy who plays the guitar was in the saloon where they had rickety stages and busted bathrooms. And he was up there and he got knocked out drinking. So they asking, hey, you guys know anybody can play guitar? Play some music. And so, here we go. I said, well, I think I might be able to handle this. And we started off with this song in G. It's called Stormy Monday. You know what? We're going to do that one more time. Yes. Lord have mercy. Have mercy on me. Lord have mercy. Have mercy on me. Oh yeah. See if anybody see my baby. Ooh, send home to me. Oh yeah. I tell you, it's a lonely road too. It's lonely out there. And you know, them folks, they be wanting to play around with other people.
Yeah, keep talking. I'm going to adjust your mic stand in a little bit.
Oh, thank you. And you can come on.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
See you a little better, but you sound so good in it. We don't want to take it far away.
Very
What if we did
nice.
more like that?
Perfect. I like your t-shirt.
And while we're at it, not really. Swinging back there. Why don't we bring this back over here? Cool? All right. Thank you, Matt.
You're more than
What a
welcome.
band. Is this a great band? International Women's Day is coming up. I think that's we ought to do something.
It's a what now, sir?
You told me, you said International Women's Day was coming up. on
This
the
is
8th.
the month
This
of,
is the month.
of Women's History. This is Women's History Month.
Yeah, we're getting
Yes, it is. It's Women's History Month.
Thank
And you
for
know,
giving
with
me-
all these women out here who done had these babies, that's a lot of history. That's history in itself. Don't you think so? Yes. All these beautiful folks. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Go ahead, sir.
Can I get a little more sax in the mic? The monitor?
Nzinga over here on saxophone. We're gonna give the bass playing the drummer some. Get it. On drums. Go on, sister girl. Go on, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My. So we out here in California. We finally made it here to California, where we wanted to come and play music. And we started off. We started off as a blues band coming in to New Orleans. And we came into New Orleans and found all these different musicians and such. And a lot of musicians that didn't have other band members. Some of them fell to the wayside. Some of them got sick. Some of them got hurt. Some of them might have gotten lynched. But they were around for a minute. Or they might have broke their hand. You know, anything. So anyhow, what happened within the time of coming from out of New Orleans, I, as a woman, was very fortunate to be able to play music and play guitar and be out within the people. Oh, my. What a treat and honor, I tell you. And not to get hurt. And being with all these guys, that's another thing. That is the main thing. To be around all the guys and being able to be safe. They don't have to worry about me, and I don't have to worry about them. Even after they had their liquor, they were still gentlemen and kept me on the road with them. I guess that's because I played guitar and I was the only woman around that played guitar within that time. But then you had other people like Rosetta Tharpe. She was out there around that time. And you had other musicians that were out there around that time. And I am so happy that I was part of it. Yes. So now, since we've been out there in San Francisco, this is San Francisco, aren't we? Yes, we are. And it's a proud, developed town. San Francisco came a long way to be where it is today, and it's still a nice town. There's a lot of people that we know that came from Texas, New Orleans, out there even further than that, North Carolina, and they came all the way from there to San Francisco. Now, some of these musicians came from out of these places too. New York, Texas, North Carolina, and they played this different type of music. And the thing is, a lot of music of the jazz came from out of Africa. Oh. Yep, it did. Just like the banjo. People didn't know the banjo came from Africa. These are melodic sounds. The melodic sounds that you hear, they come from particular areas. And I'm just happy to say that, you know, music is everybody can understand. And jazz is certainly one that you can understand some of it. I don't mean nothing by it. But, you know, jazz can be that way. So anyhow, now we're here in San Francisco. Woo! We finally made it. We finally made it, you guys. Woo! Yeah! We're okay? We are here. And my dress is not ripped. It's the only thing I had to wear. I washed it a whole bunch of times. But it was the only thing I had because everybody stole everything from me on the road. So anyhow, all gone with it. Yeah. you. That's Mr. Magic. That was Magic Mister. Oh yeah. Oh my. So we're gonna go ahead and do this song. Um, now that we're out and about and having a good time, we're gonna do this song where people in the clubs, where we go to the clubs, to the saloons, and they're having a good time, and they're drinking whiskey about in a bottle about that big. Now back in those times when you're drinking whiskey, that's some serious whiskey. It's not like the whiskey you have nowadays. That's serious. That's just like moonshine. Anybody ever in here ever had moonshine? Nobody? You've had moonshine? Yes. Now there's a particular way you have to drink moonshine. You don't know nothing about moonshine. Okay, now being out when you're playing music and you got these the bands going and you're traveling and then traveling bands and such, they have all kind of different types of alcohol. And even when you go to the saloons, they have alcohol. This particular alcohol, moonshine, you have the way you treat it. The way you treat it, you have to put it in the ground, and you let it stay in the ground, and it stays there for about a month or five, and then you pull it out. And then, now when you drink this alcohol, you drink it a different way too. It's just like absinthe. Is that the name of it? Absinthe. Yeah, just like absinthe. This alcohol you drink, you take a little shot, and you put it under your tongue. You put it on your. I ain't never had none. So don't think I've had. I ain't never. But you put it in your tongue and you let it rest there, and that's just like homeopathic. Is that what they call it?
Homeopathic.
Homeopathy. Is that what they call it? When you do the extracts and you put them in your tongue like that, it's the same way, but it gives you a different kind of feeling. Now you're up in the saloons. We have an old saloon, one saloon here in San Francisco. Do you guys know where it is? This saloon been around since the 1800s. Huh?
Oldest bar in San Francisco.
Yeah, yeah, it's the oldest bar, and it's on Grant Street. Is it on Grant? It's on Grant. They used to have the horses. The horses that come up, they were tied onto the horse thing. They used to have those horse. What they call those? I know you guys know. But they take and they wrap it around the horse. I mean this. Okay, it's
They wrap the horses rope around the pole.
right, around the post. It's a horse post, and it was a serious horse post. It was a serious horse post. That's the ticket. And so anyhow, playing at the saloons. Playing at the saloons. This saloon is still open as of today. And if you ever get a chance to go down there, go right there to the saloon and you'll see the oldest saloon ever in San Francisco.
Is it in
Ever.
North Beach?
North Beach. Yes.
So Grant and what? Grant?
It's like Grant and like Broadway.
Broadway.
Like Broadway
That
goes this
area.
way, and then Grant goes like this. Once you go there, it's right there.
It's the intersection.
Yes. So this is Broadway here, and Grant is here. You go zzz, and about no more than about eight doors down. Very nice spot. No, it's not. I'll take it. It is so not a nice spot.
So it's a dump.
It's so, but it's good to.
Historical.
Yeah, it is historical. Very historical. So anyhow,
It probably was the Barbary Coast.
put it where you want.
Before the cold anything.
Yeah, go ahead. What key? C. Okay. All right. Put it where you want it. Out here in San Francisco. Did you know here in San Francisco, Sammy Davis Jr., who used to hang out here in the city? You know who else used to hang out here in the city? Phyllis Diller. Oh, yes, Miss Phyllis Diller. And they didn't tell nobody about Miss Diller, because Miss Diller used to be out there at the blues clubs. But then she also came out to the jazz clubs. Phyllis Diller was a wonderful woman. I didn't know her, but my aunties and everybody else, they did. They knew her coming out to the clubs and such. And so anyhow, we're going to go ahead and do this blues song just for Miss Phyllis, Miss Diller. And she used to go out there to Bimbos, you know, around that area. And there was another place she used to go to. I know it wasn't Bimbos at that time, but there was this one spot. It was a pink lady or pink something over there by the boom. Could have been, but no. Yeah, the Boom Boom Room used to be down there by the Boom Boom Room, about two blocks down, and there was clubs out there, just as well as on Page Street. And so anyhow, that's where we had our blues, and we also had the jazz. The jazz would be the one you would hear out there in the streets because of the fact that it was in San Francisco, and we had some beautiful folks out here. The Mark Hopkins Hotel, you know, St. Francis Hotel, all these beautiful things going on. And so therefore, to make it even more with also being married, you have jazz in those times as well. So if that makes sense. So we're going to do this one song. It's not jazz like a jazz. What's that? It's not Cleo's back. It's the other one. I apologize. The one that instead of Cleo's back. Okay, we can do Chicken Shack. Okay. Chicken Shack is A. I mean, Chicken Shack is G. is Pat Wilder. We have Nzinga over here on saxophone, Mike Rogers on bass, and Michael Rogers on drums. Okay. We're gonna uplift you so you can go ahead and walk on out the door.
All right.
You have to excuse me because I still have on that same dress. I tell you, it was a long, long road, but it was adventurous, and I'm glad that you guys was on the trip with us. I tell you, storytelling and all. We thank you so much for that. So we're just gonna do this one song, and I do have somebody at home, but anyhow, I don't know what they doing out there by now. You know, one thing about it is like you want to get married. You don't want to not get married. You want to be married. You don't want to not be married. And I'm saying this only because of the fact that a lot of folks have boyfriends at home, but they don't have a married man at home. You want to get a married man.
Hopefully married to you. You want a married man at home, but hopefully he's married to you.
He's the one that's going to ask me. I tell you one thing, I ain't going to ask him. He going to be the one asking me. That's how that works, my girl. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do it in G, and it's going to be a shuffle. A 1, a 2, a you know what to do. Proud that you my man. Said I'm proud that you my man. You make love to me, really understand. Said I'm proud when you come home at night. 'Cause you, my man, makes love and treat me right. Said I'm proud that you my man. Come on, Nzinga. Oh, yeah. Rogers on drums, y'all. Michael Rogers on bass. Yes. I actually can even get in the tub today. Somebody got me a bathtub. Proud that you're my man. Said I'm proud that you're my man. You make love to me, you really understand. Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. Goes like this. Hey, hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just need audience participation. Because y'all look good out there. All ready, set to go. Just sitting up there nice and tasty. And it's Sunday. What we gonna do? I just ask one more time. I love it. We done been all the way from New Orleans. We done been to Texas. We done came all the way up here to San Francisco. And we're doing our thing. And here we go. Out of your throat. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Yeah, 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 yeah! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, yeah, 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 yeah! Scooby Dooby 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 Dooby. Come on, girl. Proud that you're my man. And I know you're proud that I'm your woman. Me, yeah, thank you guys. Nzinga on sax, Michael Rogers on drums, and Michael Rogers on bass. And my name is Pat. Hope to see you again out here. And we thank Eric here in the bookstore.
Sure thing.
And Mike back. That's another Mike.
That's Tom back there.
Tom. Yeah,
Tom.
yeah, that's Tom.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, y'all.
Thank you, Pat.
You know what? I went to school with a guy named Michael
my man sent.
Good job, good job. They were good.
Okay. Right? Right? Can't beat that.
That's what I
Oh,
when we was kids, they used to say follow the leader.
I
And
appreciate
don't
that.
change.
Thank you so much.
You be blessed as well.
See? Yeah. I love it.
You wanna say anything before we go?
Okay, right? Ain't nobody there. Yeah, I couldn't think. Put on, let me put these on. You're more than welcome, sweetie. Oh, good. I don't know. He gonna let me know. I'll definitely. You guys know his calendar? If you check Pat Wilder's Facebook. Pat Wilder live.
Oh, I can definitely play bimbos and stuff. Yeah.
How long is it continue?
So
Right? Want to port him back down? Yeah.
whichever mic it is. He's gonna take all for my brother.
Right. Very cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all take care. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Love the percussions. Wow.
Right?
I wanna get up and dance.
Oh, we want you to dance. Oh.
I always make
Eric
a
wants
story.
you to dance.
That's all I gave you guys there, Jackson.
I was dancing in the back.
Go ahead, man. All right, thank you.
Good job, Michael.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
That was
Excuse me, ladies.
Oh, wasn't it though? Yeah, yeah, I love that story too.
Oh, you like the story?
Have you kind of worked that through before?
Yeah, I wanted to be that way. I wanted to put a story in there, you
Because
know?
it's kind of new, something.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, especially for here.
Yeah,
You know, we're making
on the occasion.
right.
Yeah,
Special
okay.
occasion, particular occasion.
Oh,
You know, this is Eric.
nice to meet you.
This is Sam. Sam actually. Oh.
You in high school.
Knew me in high school.
Ask Omar if he
Yeah.
knows what.
Oh,
You think
my.
Adam's bringing his organ?
He actually was the one that took me out, got me out of that halfway house.
I'm here for the organ.
My last surgery.
And the saxophone.
And
And the drum.
halfway house, they put me into the world.
I think it's a trio next. I'm not sure they have a saxophone.
Yeah, they have it. So I just named all the instruments that they have.
They have bass, drums,
He
and
was there.
piano.
He called
No.
me up.
Organ,
Rescued you. Okay.
an organ,
I said, no,
sax,
I ain't gonna
and
be
percussion.
Okay.
He sure did. I did not.
Oh yeah, I guess there was a guy at the piano.
Well,
But the pictures,
organ
the,
or piano.
I mean, I got that off of your website.
Okay, that's right. You okay? I never been to
That's what I said.
Okay, no bass. Right, you win.
You said bass, yeah.
You win.
I didn't mean,
just assumed
it's
you
not
were
a
bass.
competition.
I wasn't old enough to go out.
No, we weren't at all.
No, what it is I want to make sure that what I read 2 hours ago, I'm remembering correctly.
All the time.
You know? Because if I'm not, I'm getting a little worried. I'm at that precipice.
You gotta hurry up and get on out of here, though. Because,
Just gonna start poking around some of the stuff up here.
well, then I'll let you go. You go. Where you going? All right, I'll see you soon.
Are these all changed down?
Muted, yeah.
Okay. The mute. So let's see. So probably we'll have a keyboard.
Is it an organ?
Yes, yeah, you guys bring it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Sounds good. Yeah.
Drums, organ, and saxophone.
You guys. Thinking out loud. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Talking loud. Ain't saying nothing. Sounds great, though.
Not like
That's
Nzinga.
Nzinga.
Back. Stage Nzinga still here.
Yeah, she's here. Yeah, she got all
Right,
the
yeah, so
songs.
just put it with that.
okay?
Right.
Michael,
Which is a whole different deal. If you got a phone going off on you, that's okay.
he's like, okay, whatever you want.
I'm missing a call. You want me to roll this out for you? That's okay. I'm not sure what we're gonna use.
I brought those real books, but I don't think you were playing that.
I know, we didn't even use it.
They got both of them brought 'em. Yes, true. Yes, I can play his. Are you the drummer?
Yes. How you doing, Omar? Pleased to meet you.
Hi, Patricia, pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you.
And this is Michael, this is the drummer.
Oh, you guys sounded great, by the way. Beautiful stuff.
Thank you. All right.
Are you gonna use the kit, or you got your own one, or?
No, I'll use the kit.
Okay, cool. He did all the work for you. He set it up.
That was just out the way.
As long as it's for another drum.
Those two girls, excuse me, those are my church girls.
Oh, okay.
Both of them.
Get it off the stage.
Lord. Okay.
Yeah, the kit you were playing was courtesy of Omar. He gave us that kit.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Always good to have a house kit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Especially, small stuff like this.
Yeah, good.
That's cool. Just enough sound.
Mostly get
Yeah,
the
it's
nicotine
enough for the
so
room.
that,
Right.
balance
It wouldn't
questions.
be played.
But I'll have it.
Not
This
like,
is easy.
you know.
This one is easy. Three players.
Tough.
Yeah. No, yeah. The
It's
majority of stuff
got
here
a
is
Leslie.
just
It's got a Leslie, but it's, yeah.
Right.
so
Hey,
small
Daniel.
things.
How you doing?
So who you play with? You got your own?
Oh,
Well, this is a band we have called Sounds Loud. Oregon Sax. This is a sax guy, Daniel.
Oh, how you
Michael.
doing?
Michael.
Mike, man.
we had Michael Rogers on bass and a Mike Rogers on drums.
I heard that and I was like, oh, that's cool. This is the Michael Rogers band.
Same mother, our daddies were a mother.
There you go. What? What was that?
He's got around. He's got around. Dad got around.
Got the hat.
You hear what I said, Mike? No, what's that? We had the same mother, but our daddies were a motherfucker.